Well, howdy ho, motherfuckers. It is time for Heat of the Moment. We are live in San Antonio, Texas, baby. And we got a hell of a card for you. Kicking off with Rocks versus Elena Marquez. I just gotta be a box standard. Two women beating the crap out of each other match. I'm good with that. Also, shoutouts to, and I can't believe I'm saying his name. Shoutouts to Fanny Schmeller for making the pay-per-view logo. Big shoutouts to him for making it in such a short time frame too. He did a really good job. And here's Rox. She's going to murder you. After all, she creates both violence and pain. She's here to... Well, I just said she's here to murder you. That's probably what she's going to do. It's not often I get to say I've got female hosses, but I would consider Rox and Yelena to be female hosses. Hossettes? Here's Elena Marquez. Pardon me. Now, Elena Marquez, last year she came very, very far in the Golden Path tournament. Didn't win, but did really good work. Did a good job. I'm very excited for this card, honestly. Like, a lot of my pay-per-views, like, in Season 5 have been really good. And this is only the 4th one? It is! Right. Here's time to go, first match of the night. Also, I hope you all like the arena. I made it basically as SummerSlam as possible without legally being allowed to call it SummerSlam. It's SummerSlam at home, which is exactly what could be said about Heat of the Moment as a pay-per-view format in general. You know, the Golden Path Tournament is the G1 Climax at home, Harsh Environment is the Elimination Chamber at home. I mean, you get it. Also, Rox landed one military press on Yelena, going for a second one. Boom. And again! Good God. I think she was thinking of another, but Yelena with the counter, rolling through, knee breaker. Knee breaker, curb breaker. I know wrestling moves. Punches, punches. Ooh, discus elbow. Knocking Rox against the rope. Oh, springboard. Elbow. Beautiful work there from Yelena. Pin. Just one. So I'm going to shout out my friend Beth that just came up with this, but the show we can't call SummerSlam for legal reasons. I get the reference as well. So, that works for me. I like it. And Rox with another military slam. Good lordy. I thought Yelena was going to go for one of her own. Like, that would have been a really awesome spin. Two. Rox kicks out. Good counter from Rox. Oh, looking for the Rox drop. Boom. Apparently I'm just saying boom tonight, I don't know why. Only 2 count. Stomp to the arm. And Rox going up top. Oh, this is never good. Oh my good lord! Fucking vaulted right at Yelena. That was the Rox drop, I believe. Let's pull Yelena away from the rope. Holy shit, dude. I might have to clip that. 2, 3. Jesus wept. Like, I've seen Rox fly, I've never seen her go that far. Pretty decent opener though, you know? Kind of a squash because it was just over 5 minutes, I think, but not bad. Rox with a win. Fucking understandable. Next up, we got a Falls Count Anywhere match and the first War of Attrition qualifier with Akira Shibata taking on James Kenny. I'm always like double hyped when it comes to War of Attrition time. So yeah, I'm just very happy. Excuse me. Here comes Akira Shibata. He's a good Japanese murder bastard. And now we have an English murder bastard in James Kenny. I will admit I stole the term murder bastard from Adam Blampied, because he used it to describe the faction that Kairi Sane, I think Io Shirai was in it as well, and Asuka were in during their Joshi days. But yeah, he just called them murder bastards, and that stuck with me to this day. I think that list was like 3 years ago, before the pandemic started. It's weird to think that when Adam joined WrestleTalk / Parts Unknown, it was only going to be a couple months until the pandemic kicked in, so that must have been a real kick in the dick. Like... But on the bright side, he kept us entertained with all his booking videos. It was just nice to have him back. You know, I missed the Blamp, and I'm glad he's around now. Anyway, yeah, James Kenny. Should actually talk about the wrestler. Former AEW Tag Champ. And I did want to talk with his creator more about a possible title picture involving the Chaos thing, but I had to sort of work on that on my own because much like me, James in real life has recently become a new dog daddy. And I hate the fact that I just said new dog daddy. But yeah, he lives in the UK as well. Good moonsault there. And he recently got a new dog, much like we got one around Christmas Eve. He got one recently as well. Oh my god, 630. I keep forgetting that James Kenny's moveset is mostly finishes. Running shooting star. 1. And remember the rule when it comes to I almost said fall of attrition. When it comes to war of attrition, all matches are falls count anywhere, even those on PBW. For an armbar there, Kira managing to escape. What was I talking about? Dog daddies, that was it. So yeah. Because of that, he's not been able to be online recently, although I'm glad he's back on Discord at all. Because he didn't really get a lot of chance in CW Ultra Strong because he was never around. Pardon me. Series of vicious strikes from Akira Shibata. Big Uranagi. And a corkscrew moonsault as well. That was a really good combo. Double drop. Boot right to the head. And the Sanson's finish. Just a 2. And oh my god. Hell yes. James went for his stomp signature. I love the RKO counter to that. Hot take, right? The RKO counter to the stomp is the best RKO that Randy's busted out. X-Plex there from Shibata. 1, 2. Yeah, it's better than the one he busted out against Evan Bourne. as much as I love it. Better than the one he busted against Carlito, which is viciously underrated. Better than the one he busted against Chad Gable, which is also great. I just love the counter. I love the counter because of the story that goes behind it. Oh, that's... crash landing? Or World Ender, it's one... either way Akira wins, then he goes to the War of Attrition match. Again, not a very long match. But you know what? We're still in the first portion of the card. We're still essentially in the pre-show, really. Felt like a match 2 halves though. James had the first half, Akira had the second when he counted the stomp. Nothing wrong with it. What's next? A triple threat with Entertainer versus Alex Clark versus Aiden Flynn. I wish I had more to say about this match. It'll probably be good. I mean, there's certainly wrestlers involved. Oh yeah, I forgot that Alex Clark comes out to Bring Me the Horizons song on this game's soundtrack. Because Alex Clark likes bad music. I'm sure he likes good music, but he also likes Bring Me the Horizon, which is just inexcusable. One random person. No, we're talking. I bet that other guys are Bring Me the Horizon fan as well. I'm so mean when it comes to that band. I just don't like them. Alright, I'm not a big fan of them. I like Alex Clark though. Also, bizarrely, he's never held a title in my Fed. Will that change tonight? Well, no, because there's not a title on the line, and this is the only match he's in. So, you know, could win though. Also, I was just informed that the move that Akira Shibata landed was the World Ender. I really need to stay more on top of this shit. Anyway, here comes the psycho clown bastard himself. With the best intro. The entertainer. Let him enter you, let him entertain you. Let him entertain you. I think I've gotten better at singing. Still not great, but I think I'm alright. And there comes Aiden fucking Flynn. The global icon from Canada. The man is here to probably lose, let's be honest. At least he has one fan in the crowd that went, go, get him! Pardon me again. Here we go, match 3 featuring 3 men. Ooh, Regalplex there. Or something akin to that from Alex Clark. I almost had Akira Shibata there for some reason, I don't know why. Aiden Flynn with a moonsault and completely misses. Well done, lad. Good shit. It's Payne puts Clark on the rope, taking the strikes to Aiden Flynn. I keep forgetting how short Enterpainer is, but more to the point, I keep forgetting how big Aiden Flynn is. Clothesline from Alok. Elbow drop. Good backdrop suplex there. And backbreaker from Enterpainer. And got out of the ring and got back in. Springboard splash. Or crossbody, rather. And he punches. Going for an inverted figure 4. And Akira breaks up the submission. Chop. Punch. Elbow. Another chop. Working over Alex's legs. And Aiden straight yeeted out. Payne goes for Alex next. Spinning back suplex. Only a 1 count. Oh, great counter, but Enterpainer on point, spinning back fist. And able to watch Alex behind his back. Lifts him up into that powerbomb. Bump on the arm. Turns his attention right to Enterpainer. Ooh! Oh, counters the spinning back fist. The fake hit chop into the DDT. I love that move so much. And again! Ooh! Enterpainer the only man inside the ring right now. Oh! Went for a big senton. Thankfully recovered well, even though Aiden got out of the way. I thought he broke his butt bone for a second. You don't want to break your butt bone, that's a very important bone. You need it. And Alex Clark looking for Final Destination. I think he was thinking of going for the Last Crusader. And able to get it. Oh, flipped Aiden right into that knee, right to their face. Bit of high kick there from Enterpainer. slam, leg drop. Now Entertainer might be thinking of going for the finish. Oh no, Alex Clark putting pay to that. Dropping Entertainer. Oh, making him bleed on the zone buckle. There's Clark. Oh man, poor Entertainer. He just wants to taunt a bit. Throws Entertainer into Aiden Flynn. And slings him right into the global icon. Gut wrench. Powerbomb. Alex Clark on fire right now. Aiden kicks out. That was a hell of a sequence from Alex. You don't really get to see that a lot in AI stuff. Alex was... I think he was thinking about The Last Crusader again. Oh, smile special! And he went for the pin afterwards, but Alex Clark broke it up with a dropkick. Clarky go, yay! And the fucking taunt from Entertainer. I love that one so much. I was doubting this match at first, but it's actually been really good so far. Pin. Is that going to be enough? 1, 2, no. Entertainer rules. Good dropkick from Alex. Oh, went for the body splash again. Entertainer rolled out the way. Dragon suplex. Oh, now looking for the Last Crusader. And is that it? No, Entertainer's right there. Might be thinking of the Final Destination once again. Gets it. Oh! What a counter there from Entertainer with a low crossbody. Going for the small special. And Aiden Flynn breaks it up. Went for the leg drop. Alex got out of the way. And looking for another Last Crusade, I think. Last Crusader, excuse me. Ben. I mean, Entertainer is again right there. He's a smart clown. Oh, has him in a powerbomb position. What's he going to go for? Dumps him right outside. Now on the middle rope, facing Aiden. What a dropkick there, a lot of impact. Oh! It is triple threat, so weapons are allowed. Although they're on PBW, so I wasn't expecting that part. Good lariat to the back of the head. Aiden has Alex in the corner. Discus elbow. Cross range Entertainer and the headbutt. Pulls him up for another one. Quick answer to the clothesline. Oh, has him, rapes. Oh, knocks him right down to the mat. He's like, no, rope break. back suplex. Why is this match so good? Urban Rana. Back suplex. Again. They're looking for... Oh, that's the fucking Poetry of Silence. And Aiden taps. That was a really good match, holy shit. It's one of those ones that had no business being as good as it was, but it was really good. That was a pleasant surprise, that. I enjoyed it. And shout out to Science Payner for being the one to get a weapon in a PBW triple threat, because that rule, yeah, still stands, I guess. Good shit, though. Really good shit. I like that the finisher was the one that Alex hadn't been using this entire time, because, like, every time he hit the Last Crusader, someone managed to break it up. He goes for one Poetry of Silence and gets the tap. Really, really well done. Next, we got a match between Christian Montez and Chris Princess. Yes, Clark. Alec Clark. Pardon me. That's the, that's the Dynamite from earlier, popping up. But as said, Elona has disappeared again. I really should give Christian some, actual Trons. I kind of forgot he's just got the WWE logo. Also, I should specify as well, even though this is one of my biggest pay-per-view shows, the only attire I bothered putting on for a special one was Connor. So that was me. That was me just sort of getting, letting my ego get in the way again. I apologise. But you know what? Hopefully you'll like what you've got to see. Let's get ready to suck it. And next is Christian's opponent, the man who made history for my Fed, being the first person to hold both world titles. A man not to be especially fucked with. Chris Princess is here. And at least one person in the crowd is very excited to see him. I like how glittery his skull is. Also, I still think my favourite thing about Chris Princess is the sad face on the back of his hair. Like, if I ever get around to making that top 10 CWL gimmicks video, like, he's topping number 1 easily, because of the fucking dedication he put in. Here we go. Montez starting strong with the kicks and strikes. Although a kick is a strike, though, starting strong with the strikes. The knee. Poison Rana. Pin attempt early. Oh, kicked out just before 2. Montez going... Now going to the top. Missed the senton because Princess was getting up. I kind of love it when AI is dumb and like they don't have to evade a move to evade it, you know? Oh, good catch by Princess. Knees followed by the reverse DDT. Moonsault. Remember, this is under AVW rules, so this is under AVW rules. Just specify why I said that because I don't talk well sometimes, so Extreme Rules shit is allowed, like the biting out the fingers that Chris just did there. Puts Montez up. Drops her right in the turnbuckle. Good counters from these two. Montez with a Brainbuster. Sorry. Brainbuster! Oh my god. He ran right up for that and completely missed. Also, the inner thigh shot. Montez kicks out of his balls being punched. I think Chris was thinking of the True Purple Rainmaker, but Montez countered backslide driver. Sorry, crucifix driver. Montez getting a chair. And Montez straight yeeted right out the ring. And Princess is going for a weapon as well. Kendo stick. Oh, great low dropkick there from Montez. This is a chair. Oh, God. That was a hard shot there from Montez. Rolling Savate kick. 1, 2, no. That was Montez's finisher. And he sets the chair in the corner. Great Hurricanrana there. Swanton bomb. Princess kicks out again. And the rolling Savate kick once more. 1, 2, 3. No! Princess not staying down. The crucifix driver. Montez gets behind Princess. Has him in the corner. Really good counter from Princess. Oh! Oh, butterfly suplex. I thought it was going to be extra dirty deeds. Gets the chair out from the corner. And puts it back! I'm sorry. That made me laugh so much. Oh god, I've got to clip that. I'm sorry. Holy shit. Anyway, yeah, both men on the outside right now. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to click this properly. Throwing Montez right across the floor there. Oh, pulls around to the boot. There's baseball bat involved. So many weapon spots. Well, weapon usage. So many weapon usage. English good. 10 out of 11. Montez picks up the kendo stick. Gets it slapped right from him. Oh, grinding Montez's face right into that top turnbuckle. Going right after the leg, which might be small for the Princess. Oh, drop kick though. Oh! Mounting his back, just landing blow after blow. And leg hook reverse STO. Oh, extra dirty deeds. 1, 2, 3. That match was awesome. I liked it, that was good stuff. Really sort of like a good underdog narrative for Montez there especially. Next up, in what I believe is the last non-title match of the night, is the first PBW... Well, it's the first women's qualifier for the War of Attrition match. We have JC Bright versus Maggie Carter. I do like the fact that Chris ended the last match, when he landed the extra dirty deeds, he made Montez bleed. That was a good little addition to make. I mean, it probably wasn't on purpose, but knowing Princess, it might have been. It was JC Bright, a woman who was so close to winning the Nemesis... Nemesis? To winning the PBW Women's Championship. Multiple times. What? The CWR just slipped in somewhere, I'm sorry. Yeah, Ken Closer winning that belt. I still find her to be a top star. I think she's absolutely fantastic. Fucking CW. Why was... How? Why did my brain allow that to creep in? And here comes Maggie Carter, a woman who's actually done very well for herself. That's mostly around the Limitless title picture, but she's come leaps and bounds compared to how she was in Season 4. I'm not yawning at Maggie, I'm just tired. Yeah, I mean, you know, good David versus Goliath thing, with Maggie being the David. And JC definitely being the Goliath, because holy shit. And this is also the last non-title match of the night, too. So I'm excited to see how this goes, honestly. The Star-Spangled Woman with a plan. Really strong start from Maggie so far, honestly. Good arm twist there. Throws a... Oh! Just right over. Holy shit. And yeah, it is full count anyway, so, you know, this is allowed. Oh my god. What an angle on that suplex. 2 count as well. Oh, throw it right into the ring post. JC cancels with the knee. Kick to the stomach. Lifts Maggie up. Powerbomb. Oh, right onto the apron. Swings around. Good God. Pardon me. Crossface locked in. Maggie able to escape very easily. Oh, just chucks JC into the steps. Going for a pin off that. Interesting. Reminder, these two are on PBW and they're having a much more extreme match than Akira Shibata and James Kenny had. Just throwing it out there. Lift JC up. Oh! Fisherman's Brainbuster, holy shit. And blocks off the lariat, but gets countered by the elbow. Choke, but oh, shitting hell. I thought Maggie's brain was going to crack off the edge of the steps there. One. Just a one count? Wiping her boots, though, after that Death Valley sort of bomb, I guess? I don't know. Sort of threw Maggie into the steps. Roll back in, rolls out again, and is rolled back in by Maggie, who's like, no, we're doing this in the ring. And lands it again. No pin this time. And throws Maggie out. Does JC want to finish this on the outside? I thought she was going to do a springboard move then. I thought she was running towards it so she could do a move and hit Maggie with like a Turpicon heel or something. Riptide! One, two, no. One thing I wish the AO would stop doing is if they have a move that bridges into a pin naturally, I wish that the AO would just go for the pin instead of letting it go and then pinning after that. Like, it just looks really stupid. Anyway, good couple of tosses from JC Bright to prove she does give a toss. Beating the crap out of Maggie right next to the international announce team, who speak all the languages of the world, including Glaswegian. Two. Not even a 2 count. Oh, acid bomb on the steps. Holy shit. 1, 2. No. Throws Maggie into the steps again. Those steps have seen some shit, man. Sort of threw JC into them, I guess. Oh, back suplex. Dropping JC right on the head. Just a 1 count. What's with all these 1 counts? We're in like a deep stretch of the match. And threw her sort of into the steps. Let's say Maggie took over them, sure. The ref was counting from afar, even though he probably couldn't see past the steps. Oh, good high kick there from Maggie. Almost threw right into the edge of the barricade there. Holy shit, dude. Throws it back in the ring. Joins there, the referee's back in too. And throws JC back outside. Fantastic. Looking for a crossface. Lets it go. Goes for a pin. 2. Oh, thank God. I hate it when a match ends in my least favourite way in this game, so I'm very, very glad that JC kicked out there. Back in they go. Pictures like a star-spangled knee, but great counter from JC. Catch from Maggie. Throws JC into the corner, even though she's already in the corner. Goes for the Dragon Sleeper. One, 2. Good stumps and stuff from Maggie. And yay, back outside. Looking for another riptide. Pin. 1, 2. No! I actually thought that was it. Throws back in the ring. Why? You could have just finished her on the outside. What benefit does putting her back in the ring serve? There it is, the acid bomb. 1, 2, 3. I don't really know what to make of that match. Way too much outside fighting. It's alright. But, you know, JC won, which I'm glad about. She's going to be in the Women's World of Attrition. And I low-key wanted to win it. But, you know, we don't know who else is going to be in it yet, so, good win for JC right there. Big win for a big woman. This is my brutality. Now we get to the real meat of the pay-per-view. The first title match. LGBTKO versus Vanity for the PVA Women's Tag Team Championships. Also, that was a really weak burp I let out just there. Hopefully this one slaps. LGBTKO, the former two-time women's tag champs, looking to win them for a third time. Zelina looking to add to her already extensive resume of championships as well. I wonder if it bites a little bit that she was probably expected to be the first Women's Grand Slam champion, but then Marilyn Benson did it instead. Because I think the other title Zelina hasn't won yet is the Limitless Championship. And the only title that Camille has won is the Women's Tag titles, so... And your women's tag team champions, Vanity. Vanity, vanity, vanity. I don't know why I did that. Here's the motherfucking Vanity. Although, they have the Iconics theme song, and I'm happy because, you know, that was a good theme song. And I miss the Iconics, they were a good tag team. First title match of the night. Ugh. Here we go. Zelina and Baby starts off. Oh, Baby with a strong start. Holy shit. Good kick there from Zelina. Tags in Camille early. Blocks the upcut. As trapped in the ropes. Shots to the back of the... to the base of the spine. I almost said to the back of the back. But over and over again, yeah. And the knee as well. Whoa, German suplex. And another, and a third. And a third. Stepping on the hands. Stepping on the elbow. Stepping on, Baby. Another stomp as well. Staring Bayamia right down the barrel as well. And this is very smart for LGBTKO. They need to keep Vanity separated. They gotta keep them separated. Oh, great slip out from Baby though. Inside out, big punch. That looked like it didn't land anywhere near Zelina. Oh my god. One neckbreaker there, tags in Bayamia. Control there from Zelina. Michinoku driver. Oh, powerbomb just drops Bayamia right in the back. Takes Camille back in. Take care and the Memphis Strikes. And another tag. I love the frequent tagging between LGBTKO. Oh, she could only block for so long, but she got caught by that head scissor thing that always looks so slow. Selena, you had plenty of time there, come on. Stop right at the side of the head and walk in her off as she goes to tag Bebe back in. Massive Uranagi there from Selena. Oh, looking for... I'm not really sure what that is. Maybe broke it up. Pin attempt. The ref sort of getting held off by Camille and Baemia. Doesn't even get a 1 count before Baby kicks out. Pulls there. Oh, right into that back suplex. Brainbuster from Selena. And again with that back suplex. The devil inside. Hard kick there. 1. Just a 1 count though. The women's tag champs are a lot tougher than I thought they'd be. Oh, Baby. Definitely is pretty damn tough. Don't get it by me either. Good reverse DDT. Is Selena going to go the hard tag? She does. What's Baby going to do? Dives off. Oh, still hits Selena with a kick. And Selena getting counted out has to walk out. Thank God the match didn't end that way. Because when it did on PPW, I was very angry. You know, the one between Culture Inc. and Blackout Veterans. Oh, float over stunner. 1. Just a 1 count. To be fair, Camille hasn't been in this match as long as Selena has. And looking for that stunner once again. Over and over with the shots and the stomp. Hell of a moonsault there. Oh, went for a Michinoku driver, I think, or something. Camille with a great counter. Pardon me. Good counter from Baemia. Hard elbow. Another counter from Bay. Remember, there is a 20 count in play, or at least I hope I remember to put the 20 count version on. Camille looking good. It could cost her as Baemia was able to tag in Baby. Uppercut from Baby Cash. I think that was the fat stacks. 1, 2, Selena breaks it up. Quarter with a good neck breaker. Has Camille right where she wants, so tags in Baemia instead. Go through for... Oh, okay. Camille found the strategy to counter it, just turn around. Solid takedown again. The knees over and over. Landing a lot of shots right to the side of Amy's head, she was. No! Oh god, I thought that was it. Double shoulder tackle there. Oh, the lariat there from Selena. One of the biggest moves. One. Baby breaks it up. Good series of meta strikes, and Selena's going to set something up now. Oh, Baby counted though. One, two, no. Brings Bebe back in. Looking for the cash out. Camille breaks up the submission though. Pin afterwards. Please don't let that be it. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh, bow down, says Bamia. Camille also... Oh, Camille almost screwed that up, but she had... Oh, man. Bouncing while retained. And again, good counter from Selena. Oh, the kick. Into the pin. Two. No. Did Selena land the Apollo 11? I think she just did. I couldn't really see what happened inside the ring there, because we were focused on the outside where Baby was taking care of Camille. Oh my god, Tour of the Islands. Selena kicks out. Baby brought back in. Cash out. Fancy retain. Holy hell. That was a really good match, honestly. I think Vanity keep getting better with each title defense they have. Like, I wasn't super huge on them being tag champs now, but they're starting to prove themselves, like, as really good champions. Your winners and still champions, Baby Akash and Bayamia, Vanity. Next is a 2 out of 3 falls match, and I totally held my hands the wrong way. A 3 out of 2 falls match for the PVA Limitless Championship as Belle Florent takes on champion Holly Queen. God, could you imagine a 3 out of 2 falls match? What would that be like? Probably be fucking boring and confusing. Oh my god, a disappearing ring announcer. Here comes La Bête herself. Come on! Yeah! Woo! Belle Florent here to possibly win her first bit of gold in my Fed. Because I don't think she was a women's tag champ, but then again, a lot of people have been. Like, those belts have been around. As have the, the International Championship and the Open Championship. Those belts have been around. I don't even have the Open one anymore. Anyway, your current Limitless Champion, having a really good reign with the belt. All of her defenses have been amazing. Holly Queen on her way to the ring. And remember, she picked this 2 out of 3 fall stipulation. So if she loses, it's on her. She's had really good mini rivalries with the likes of Morgan Knight, Maggie Carter, and JC Bright when it comes to the belt, so... yeah. I'm excited for this match, probably more than any other on the card. Well, this and one we'll get to in a bit. Belle Florent and Holly Queen. Holly handing the belt to the ref. I can't remember if we gave a name to the ref. Or strong start from Holly, ending with a power slam. Headbutts. And you have to imagine in this match, both women... ooh! Really good dodge out from Holly of that punch. You have to imagine that both women will be trying to go for a finish as often as possible, because they have to get 2 to fully win it. Mat slam there from Holly Queen. The chops and the elbow. Then whips up. Big leg drop. And first pin attempt. 2. Just 2. Good trip there from Bell. And looking for a ankle lock of sorts. Modified toe hold. Trying to weaken Holly's legs. I think Bell's focus should be on the upper body, personally. Great counter there. Big splash. Not going for the pin. Ah, pulling her away from the ropes. Smart. Just a 1 count. Oh, looking for the, what is this called again? Roll stretch. Is she going to get the first finish? She does not. In fact, Bell counters. Oh my god. Bow down. 1, 2, 3. Holly gets the first fall early. Although look at how quick Bell recovered. Great kick there from Bell. Oh, looking for the Butcher's snare. Oh, sorry, that was the Queen's Crown that Holly landed. The bear down is a different one. Oh, arm breaker there from Holly. Focusing on the arms of Bell. Holly with the chops. And again, going for the arms. Hip toss. Neck breaker. For the pin. 1, 2. No. A headbutt again, good lord. Good counters from both these women. Another royal stretch. And Bell struggling. God damn it. That might be the worst match Holly's had as the Limitless Champion. 2-0. Come on, man. It felt very Holly wins lol. I didn't like it. I didn't like that match. Holly keeps the belt. Which I guess I don't have a problem with. But still... I didn't like that match. I just didn't. But still, we are 2 for 2 in terms of title retentions. We've still got 4 more matches to go, all of which are 4 titles. Next is Griteri versus my wrestler, the handsome Connor Gates, for the AVW Chaos Championship. I just hope, win or lose, that it's a good match, and I hope it was better than the last one. We were on a streak of really good matches up until that point, too. Well, yeah. I was gonna say mostly good, but no, the other matches before that were pretty alright. There comes Lucha King Griteri. Looking to win his first piece of gold here in AEW. Best they know for his work on PBW. I love Griteri. I know I say this each time, but I do love him. He's awesome. Love that Griteri-hausen. And he's against this fucking loser. Who's this guy, man? Who put this guy in my bed? I do like the fact that the fact that the belt. Ugh. I like the fact that the belt is around the jacket. The felt at the back. I think I had a mini stroke there. I don't smell any burning toast. If you start to smell burning toast, you're having a stroke or overcooking your toast. You wake up in a room that's full of smoke, don't panic. Call me and I'll tell you a joke. If you see a white man dressed in white cloaks, don't panic. Call me and I'll tell you a joke. Oh shit. Should I be joking at a time like this? Anyway, yeah. Connor possibly defending his belt for the last time. Against the guy who's probably going to win it. Oh well. I mean, again, I just hope the match is good. I don't really care if Connor wins or loses. Here we go. Oh, Griteri with Rainbow Scarelli. 1, 2. Connor kicks out. Oh, right into that drop kick. Griteri counters with the... sorry, Connor counters with the jawbreaker. Good bulldog. Pulling Griteri up to his feet. Oh, Whisper in the Wind, holy shit. Vicious series of strikes from Connor. Good catch from Guattari. The opposite outside. Remember, it is Extreme Rules. It's on AVW. Well, it's an AVW match with AVW roster members for an AVW title. There, Guattari has a sledgehammer in play. Connor slaps it out of his hand, but still the two going at each other in the ring. The chops from Guattari, my god. Samoan driver. Visual. Oh, Galante Crusher? Oh, come on. 1, 2. Connor kicks out. Please don't let it be over this quick. There's a stroke from Guattari, ending with that clothesline. Better from Guattari. It's Connor's arm, he's going to the corner. Good lucha flip. Dagger's end. Well, that's it. No, Connor kicked out. Okay. Just a sledgehammer. Oh, drops it right in Connor's legs. Snapmare. Drop kick to the side of the head. Went for the knee drop, but missed. Connor rolled out of the way. Connor landing a knee of his own. Oh, cattle mutilator. One of Connor's go-to submissions. Guattari easily able to get out though. Reverse DDT. Hamlock reverse DDT at that. Armbar stretch. Another dagger's ends. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. God damn it. Again, the losing I don't mind, but could the match have been good? Can we get another good title match, please? Hopefully it's this next one. So, because of the way this game works, I couldn't make it regular tag, so it is Triple Threat Tornado Tag Elimination. With Black Coat Veterans versus Culture Inc. versus Champions, Charm City Kings. From left to right, we have the champions, Charm City Kings, versus the technical number one contenders in Black Coat Veterans, but they forced the DQ, so that forced me to put Culture Inc. in the match anyway. Here come the Black Coat veterans. Easily one of the best tag teams going. Have put on bangers in the past few weeks. I really hope this match is good. Like, yeah, I hope that Harley Quinn Butler match isn't like a tipping point into some low quality matches. Because, you know, that match wasn't particularly good. Conor Gates vs. Secretary wasn't particularly good. Hopefully this one will be good. Or at least it'll just be mental. I don't know why I stopped talking. I like Black Coat Veterans, they're an awesome tag team. I also like these next two men, who are men who never technically lost their titles. Here are your champions entering second, weirdly. You thought they would be last because, you know, Culture Inc. haven't come down to the ring yet. But still, your champions, one of 3 tag teams to call themselves dual brand tag champs. Brandon Ace on the left, Michael Carter on the right. Looking to put in another classic. Yeah, the champs are. I find that interesting. I don't know why the game did that. That was a very loud crash, as you said, outside. And the last man in this match, Culture Inc. who definitely have something to prove. As again, they did lose that match by DQ, technically. But that was just because the Black Coat Veterans were being assholes. And kept whoever it was that technically lost the match, I think it was Malik, from being able to leave when he was being counted out. So, Culture Inc. have more than the titles in mind. They might just be looking to beat the crap out of Black Coat Veterans. We've got former tag champs and current tag champs. And the Black Coat Veterans and Culture Inc. going right after each other. Holy shit. Not being able to really do much, but still. Brandon's got Eli. Blake going after Michael, and Malik going after Scott. Michael hitting Blake with the hangman right in the rope. Arm stomps from Brandon and Malik. Oh, massive lariat there to Malik. No, this is for the titles. I fucking hope I didn't forget. Actually, no. Aha, because it's a tornado tag. They don't bring up the title animation beforehand. So it should be for the titles. Because it said specifically at the start that it was for the championships, so yeah. Anyway, Scott and Blake going right after Michael Carter, taking out the biggest man in this match. Reverse STO to Michael. Malik going right after Blake. Oh, what a lariat there. Michael taking his meaty mitts right to Blake. Eli's got Brandon on the outside, got him down. One man from each team on the inside, one man from each on the outside. Blake and Malik beating down Michael Carter. Oh, Malik going after Blake. Throws Blake in the corner. On the outside, Brandon suffering a nasty back suplex from Scott Zaid. But the match does have to be finished in the ring. Oh, Malik knocking down Michael Carter. And holy shit, dude. And Malik didn't have to break up the thing because Blake broke it up himself because he knew there was a stake there. Death Valley neckbreaker. And it is elimination style as well. So we might have a long match ahead of us. All finishers must be in the ring. DDT. Blake kicks out. Blake was dropped. Sorry, that's Eli. That was dropped right on the turnbuckle there. Springboard, drop kick. Oh my god, Michael pushing him away. For the times there, but we've had two eliminations. Eli Knight and Brandon Ace, one half of the current champions, are both gone. Both Blackout Veterans members are still in this, as are Malik Besaid representing Culture Inc. and Michael Carter representing the Charm City Kings. All rolling to the outside now. The thing is, Blake can't really go after his own tag partner. Intelligently. Blake has Blake lifted up right into the knee there. Scott with a big suplex there to Malik. Oh! Inverted suplex. Everyone's just beating the crap out of Malik, and I feel bad for him. Remember, the finishes have to be in the ring. Good hip toss there. Michael goes back in as Scott flips off some fans. Oh my god, again with that inverted suplex. Everyone's just beating the crap out of Malik, man. Michael goes after Scott. Headlock toss. Oh, Malik lands something on Blake. Backpack. Facebuster? Blake thrown right into the announce table. Blake trying to go him back in, trying to eliminate the culture ring from the equation. Oh my god! Just spinning Malik out, dumping him right in his front. As a reverse STO knocks down Michael. Black over, everyone's both back in. Although Scott's going to try and keep Michael. Well, it doesn't matter if he tries to keep him out of the ring. Oh no! Blake went for something big, but Malik countered. Got it into a DDT. And rolling Death Valley Driver. Is that going to put Malik away? 1, 2, no! And the future shock. That might be it for Culture Ring. 2, 3. Black veterans could walk away with the belts. I've only got one man left to deal with. Michael Carter. Oh, Michael's been busted open. Blake and Scott going off on Michael. They've got him buried against the corner. And they have to finish this in the ring, but they can spend as much time beating Michael up on the outside as they want. Absolutely gutting him on the barricade there. Right into the steps. Scott rolls back in. Stomps and kicks over and over from Michael. Blake waiting on the outside. He's going to consider helping Scott out. Damn, hard punch there knocks him down. DDT right to the ankle. Elbow drops over and over again to the leg of Michael Carter. Going against the barricade. And again. I saw a lot of blood is flowing from Michael Carter. And Blake. Oh, again. Suplex onto the barricade. Oh, right into the apron, I think. They're just torturing Michael right now. They need to get this finished if they want to win. I think Scott's trying to get him back in the ring, but Blake's focused on beating him up on the outside. The suplex followed by a boot. Stomp to the stomach. Oh, right into the steps again. Why are Blackout veterans so fucking merciless? Like when this all came to there. Back in the ring he goes of his own volition. And goes back out. Why would he do that? DDT. And again into the steps. Scott, drag him further away before you throw him back in the ring. Back out punch. Good follow-up from Scott there. Throws him right to the... Well, throws him right into the barricade there, almost. Michael, butterfly suplex. Oh my god. Series of strikes from Scott Zaid. Reverse STO. Throw him right across. Is Michael gonna get back up anytime soon? No, Blake. Is Blake gonna bring him in? No. Oh, what a counter from Michael. Scott's debating helping. Massive lariat. This has been fucking torturous so far. Good God. Bobby, why are the Blackout veterans so vicious to poor Michael Carter? What did he do? He's just trying to get back in the ring, man. DDT again. Pardon me. Throwing him into the announce table over and over. The elbows and the fake out into the face wash. They finally throw him back in the ring. And Blake. Huge shock. That has to end it. 1, 2. What the hell? Oh god, no, why? Oh, runs right into an elbow from Scott Zaid. They just got him back in. He kicks out of the finisher and they're beating him up outside again. I'm not going to get involved. Right, I'm not going to overtake anything, but goddamn. Off they get punch again. This match is going to get an extra star rating. Like 1 extra star each minute it's spent outside the ring. That's basically what Blake did. Once they're done to the finisher, outside you go, bitch. Oh, massive lariat. Turning a man that big inside out. Oh, missed the double stomp. The dreaded foot DDT. And the reverse STO once again. Massive lariat. And looking for a crossface, it's not going to matter if Michael taps. Because he has to tap in the ring for it to count. He didn't tap though, holy hell. Why? There's no count out in this match. Why do they keep going getting them back out? No! Please stop. He's already dead. Like, there's double tapping and then there's quintillion tapping. Oh, what a suplex there from Michael. Counters Blake. Massive suplex. Goes back in the ring. Michael, no, no, in. Michael, back in. Back, you Also, there is so much blood on his face. Good lord. Clothesline. Oh, God. I mean, this has definitely been a really good match, but this is taking the piss. I can only call so much. Well, Michael kicked him away. Michael with go to them. Michael, get back in the ring. 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 Please, get back in the ring. Someone throw him in the ring. Scott, yes, you beautiful man, thank you. And the lariat has put Brandon away. Will it put Michael away? 1, 2, 3. Thank Christ. I was going to be so mad if Michael kicked out and we did all that shit again for another 10 minutes. Oh my God. Anyway, your winners and new PBW Tag Team Champions, the Black Coat Veterans. Like, they were making extra sure that Michael Carter couldn't kick out of another finisher. Holy Christ, on a cracker made of biscuitness. That made no sense. Lazaro Morgan versus Natalya is next for the PBW Women's Championship. Ugh. Please let this match be entertaining, but also relatively fast compared to the previous one. Like, I'm trying to decipher exactly what the fuck happened. Like, they weren't happy with just, you know, throwing him back in and hitting him with another finisher right away. No, they had to drag it out for as long as fucking possible. Although I'm glad that the Black Coat Veterans are finally tag champs in my Fed. I'm so happy about that. Do not get me wrong, I just wish the match wasn't stretched out so fucking much. Do you know what the weird thing is as well? So, I was going to watch an episode of Umbrella Academy, like the finale of Season 2, but then I decided against it because I wanted to get to the stream to get done quicker. If that did happen, the episode of Umbrella Academy I'm on about was about 49 minutes, right? If I'd started it after the episode, if I started the stream after the episode was over, we'd be halfway through midnight by now, mostly because of that tag match. We'd be fucking close to midnight. Oh, bollocks. I accidentally pressed the guide button on my remote, not my controller. Yeah. I'm just glad that last match is over. Because including this one, we've got 2 left to go and then we're done. Anyway, your current PBW Women's Champ, Natalya! Put away an old rival in JC Wright. And I think she beat Lazaro for the title in the first place, right? I could be incorrect about that. But still! Ugh. I don't think she did beat her for the belt. But she's the title holder now. And that's what matters. And as a lesbian, the title being handed to the referee. There we go. Car main event of the evening. Strong start from Natalya with these strikes over and over again. On me. Okay. Excuse me, going for the beat, don't move. Please, can we not have more walk and brawl on the outside? Please. I know we have a 20 count in play in this match, but can we not abuse it so much? Big power slam there to Lazara. Good shot there, knocked Natalya right against the barricade. DDT. That was a good Rainmaker style DDT there that Natalya landed. Jumping reverse STO. Knee spike. Sleeper slam. 10 more to go. Another big power slam. And 12. Zigzag from Natalya. And she rolls back in. Will Lazara join her? No, Natalya reset the count. God damn. 1, 2. No. It was a good code breaker from Natalya, wasn't enough to put Lazara away though. I believe that was the facelift. Hangnail. 1, 2, 3. This main event better be good. This has been a weird card. Not horrible. Not great, just very weird. Anyway, yeah, in terms of title retentions, we have 3 out of 5. All the women, interestingly, have kept their belts. And we have 1 match left. And then we can all go to sleep. Jay Scott versus Evil Dead for the AVW Heavyweight Championship. Now, Jay Scott had to pull off the damn near impossible to get this #1 contenders match in the first place when he beat Tommy Fenn. Will he be able to do the same against Evil Dead? Here comes the Star Jammer. And here is the man otherwise known as Harris. The alter ego of him, Evil Dead. The current AEW Heavyweight Champion. Pushing that belt close to his chest. Thing is, like, the belt's not small, but it's just that Evil Dead is a fucking big dude. Main event of the evening. Jay Scott, the challenger. The man's been mostly known for holding the Chaos Championship. So this is a big step up for him. Main event of the evening. Let's go. David taking it to Goliath right now. Oh, the knee bust Jay Scott open Ollie. Again with a DDT. And stomping the arm once more on the spiky elbow pad. And Jay doing everything he can to keep Evil Dead down. Another DDT. One. Just a one count. After all that? Evil Dead with the counter. We're looking for the horror bomb early? Good God, man. 1, 2. Jay kicks out. I really hope this isn't just another very quick match. I really want this match to be good. Sledgehammer in play. Oh, right to Jay Sternum. Jay rolled out of the way. Double leg takedown. The single leg, excuse me. Is he going to get the sledgehammer now? No, he doesn't. Axe handle. Sharpshooter. Sorry, no, this is just a sort of big hold. That's not a sharpshooter. It's not even close to a sharpshooter. A good waist lock there. Axe handle once again. Just got feeling it. Good kick from Evil Dead. Death Driver. One, two. No! Oh my god. Jay kicks out. Sledgehammer once again. Jay trying to get away from the sledgehammer. He does. Oh! Starjammer! 1, 2. Evil Dead kicked out. Trying to keep him down again. Good counter from Evil Dead. Counter from Jay. So many good reversals. I think that's what Jay needs to do. He needs to focus on the arms a lot. Counter from Evil Dead. Counter from Jay. Another reversal, good god. Oh, another horror bomb. And that might be it. 1, 2, 3. Well, this card was a weird one. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it, but it's not good. Evil Dead retains, which is fine, I guess. I don't know, man. I think the last good match on this card was probably that triple threat. Actually, no, the women's tag title match was really good too. But yeah, that was an interesting card, to say the least. A lot of weird shit happened. But you know what? It wasn't completely terrible. There were some good matches. I'd be lying if I said it was my favourite Heat of the Moment. But you know what? It was mostly alright, wasn't it? And it was fun. You know, I often pride my shows on them being fun. But we'll be taking a break for a week after this, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you've been enjoying this season so far. I hope you've been enjoying 2023 so far. Next pay-per-view will be... Break Even in Prague, Czech Republic. So I'll see you all for that next month. Or roughly next month. As always, thank you for watching. You're awesome. Have a pleasant rest of your day.